Taped from Germantown High School's award-winning TV studio, GHS-TV. It's time for Wake Up Germantown. Now here's your host, Kayla Myers and Kelsey Kimball.
Good morning, Germantown. I'm Kayla Myers.
And I'm Kelsey Kimball. Coming up on today's show, we'll talk with a senior basketball player with a promising future, get an inside look at the student-written Iconoclast, and we'll even teach you how to make your Valentine a sweet treat for Valentine's Day.
But first, today's top story. We've recently had a friendly face move up the administrative ladder here at GHS. Mrs. Harmon moved from vice principal to interim principal in December after Dr. Horrell was named superintendent of the new Lakeland school system. Reporter Cooper Turrell and videographer Collin Nelson tell us more about the new head Red Devil.
Barbara Harmon has worn many hats at Germantown High School. Over the past 30 years, she's gone from teacher to vice principal. Her 3 children even graduated from GHS. So when the school needed a new principal, it only seemed right that she would be the one to step into the role.
I think that gives me a wide range of feelings that I can empathize with students and parents and teachers and administrators.
After teaching, Harmon moved from assistant principal in 1996 to vice principal in 2008. She takes over a school in transition. GHS will stay part of Shelby County Schools when the Germantown Municipal School District begins in August. She is happy to be taking the school in a new direction, which includes optional academic and fine arts tracks for students.
We're getting ready to start a real gifted, not that we haven't already, but a real gifted program and adding a whole lot of extra classes.
Looking ahead, Harmon believes that Germantown High School will benefit from these new programs and is excited for next year.
And from the letters that we've sent out and the intent, it looks like that we have the vast majority. We have just a handful that are saying that they're not coming back, and we're going to talk to them, find out why. Because I think that they should be staying here with us. I want to keep everybody.
For Wake Up Germantown, I'm Cooper Turrell.
Thanks for that story, Cooper and Collin. Make sure to say hi to Mrs. Harmon the next time you see her around campus.
A free ACT for juniors will be given here at GHS on Tuesday, March 4th. If you are not a junior and are looking to take the ACT, the next national one will be on April 12th. The normal registration deadline is March 7th, and a late fee must be paid from March 8th to the 21st.
Many schools have important financial aid application deadlines coming up as the school year goes on. Seniors, we hope you filed your FAFSA on time because schools require it to award any aid and most require it to give scholarship money. February 15th and March 1st are major financial aid application deadlines for many colleges. So check with the places you have applied to by either looking up this information on their websites or by calling or emailing the financial aid office to make sure that you do not miss these important dates. If you're a junior who plans on going to college and you don't know what any of this is about, start researching now to get ahead.
Now we are going to head over to India Ratliff, who will give us an inside look at the Iconoclast in our winter musical, Hairspray.
Thanks, Kelsey and Kayla. As you might already know, Germantown is full of talented writers and artists. These two talents are combined into an award-winning student publication called the Iconoclast. We talked to the supervisor of Iconoclast, Bully Pullen, and student writers Alex Franklin and Carter Aiken for a deeper look into what makes the Iconoclast so special.
The Iconoclast is sort of an institution here at Germantown High School. It's been around at least 35 years. It was originally called another name. I believe it was renamed about 18 years ago. And it is a literary magazine totally produced and written by the students, including the artwork, everything the students do with the exception of the printing.
Basically, what I like most about Writers Guild is that we get to come in, share what we've done with other people, and get other views on our work.
I just love the fact that everyone can get together and just share ideas and just write about anything they want to.
Look for more announcements and features about this year's Iconoclast on future newscasts. Along with the Iconoclast, the Poplar Pike Playhouse musical is another fixture here at Germantown High. This year's show was choreographed by Whitney Brandon, best known for her work on the Broadway Billy Elliot. Our own Haley Bardos, along with videographer Sean Byrne, bring us a fresh look into this local product who's doing big things in the Big Apple.
A product of Performing Arts of Germantown, Whitney Brandon's talents have taken her to Broadway. Back home to choreograph Hairspray at the Poplar Pike Playhouse, she sees similarities between her professional peers and these high schoolers.
I love working with the kids here. I've gotten to meet about 2 generations of Germantown High School kids.
Brandon has plenty of experience with young people. She coached one of the Billies for the Billy Elliot tour. That led to a role on Broadway.
So I trained him when I was doing the show, and then I went back up to New York, and they liked my work so much that they were like, come help more on the tour. So I helped more on the tour in New York, and they were like, come work with us on Broadway. So I was a coach for the Broadway show for a long time, and then I kept on just kind of moving up the ladder.
Brandon's busy schedule meant she could only spend a week with the cast before heading back to New York. It was a jam-packed 7 days. The students say it was well worth the effort.
She kind of meets them where they are and then brings them up to a whole nother level, and her expectations are that of a professional, and she expects that out of the kids.
She's helped me really break out of my shell and just be big and bold.
She's really an inspiration because no matter how sore we are or how tired we are, she's always there, you know, to push us past our limits and to help us to remember the choreography, and she's always there for us, no matter what.
For Wake Up Germantown, I'm Haley Bardos.
That looks like a great opportunity to work with her.
Yeah, I think Whitney's a really talented dancer, and we were really lucky to get the chance to work with her.
Well, and I definitely think her talent is going to help make our performances so amazing. Valentine's Day is coming up, and nothing shows love more than taking the time and effort to make something for your loved ones. Megan Bratton and Kaylin Coulter bring us a simple and easy-to-make recipe for a sweet treat.
Thanks. Now it's time for Sweet Treats with Kaylin and Megan. I'm Kaylin Coulter.
And I'm Megan Bratton.
Valentine's Day is a time to show your appreciation toward your loved ones.
And what better way to show your appreciation than to make them a treat? Today, all you're going to need is some heart-shaped gummies and some pretzel sticks.
First, cut a triangle in the top of the heart.
Then, put the cut heart on the top of the pretzel.
Then, take a full heart and stick it on the other end.
Then look, you've got a Cupid's arrow. Back to you, Kayla and Kelsey.
I mean, based on what they showed in that last segment, I definitely know what I'm going to make for Valentine's Day now.
Oh, well, and speaking of sweet treats, McLean, I hear you have a sweet sports update for us today.
Well, it is sweet indeed. Last Friday was a night for the ages at Germantown High School. I'll set the stage and let the video tell the rest. It's Germantown versus Houston. The game is tied and time is winding down. Zach, roll the video. The player who made that wild shot was senior Jake Miller. He has received offers from many schools, including a walk-on offer from the University of Memphis. Our own Justin Rowland had a chance to sit down with the college prospect and talk about his journey and what it takes to get to the next level.
In the United States, there are more student athletes being professionally scouted than ever before. However, most of these athletes never get to see any significant playing time past high school. Jake Miller, a senior starter for the Germantown Red Devils varsity basketball team, is working hard to be an exception.
I have my basketball dream and my school dream, and of course I want to go into my field of study and excel in that, but my dream, if I could have it how I wanted for basketball, would be to go to college, play all 4 of my years there, and then try out for an overseas team. It doesn't really matter where to me, to be honest, but be able to try out for an overseas team, and I think that would be like the experience of a lifetime. That'd be amazing.
Jake was brought up from the JV team at the end of his freshman year, and since then he's gone from a small role player to a star on the team.
It was an experience. It was a little nerve-wracking because coming in there wasn't very big. I just really was trying to find my role on the team and figure out like what coach wanted me to do and, you know, where I was going to be able to get playing time. And so it's a lot of figuring out and just waiting.
As Jake prepares for the final few games of his senior season, he also prepares to enter a fraternity only known by a small few Germantown players.
I am trying to become part of the 1,000-point varsity club. I'm not exactly sure where I'm at. I'm somewhere in the 900s, so I'm close up there.
All of the accolades aside, Jake recognizes that it's not just raw talent that brings you to the top, it's responsibility.
It's really a big deal when they don't have to focus on, you know, keeping you in check for your grades and keeping you in check for your behavior and stuff, and they can really just focus on your skills and helping you become a better player. You're going to have to earn everything that you get. You're going to start at the bottom, and you're going to try to work your way up. So I feel like that's how most colleges work, is working from the bottom up.
The final step in Jake's decision-making process is upon him, and he has many options, including a walk-on offer from the University of Memphis.
They took notice and wanted to talk to me some, and so that was just something that I, you know, take a lot of pride in, is trying to, you know, show what I got and showcase my abilities.
With all the love and support Jake has received from his family and friends, Jake says it's his passion for basketball that has pushed him so far. And from the look of things, he's ready to go a lot further.
The feel of the crowd and like being able to play in front of people, and it just really gets me going, and I love it.
For Wake Up Germantown, I'm Justin Rowland.
Thanks, Justin, for that inside look into a student athlete's drive to achieve. We wish you the best of luck, Jake. Looking ahead, the boys and girls teams will be playing tough games when they travel to Wooddale on the 11th to face the Cardinals. And that's the sports update. Back to you, Kayla and Kelsey.
We hope you've enjoyed today's show. You can follow us on Twitter or like us on Facebook.
For Kelsey Kimball, I'm Kayla Myers. Thanks for watching and have a great day.